Food noise describes the intrusive, repetitive thoughts and urges about food. It's literally this mental chatter that keeps you thinking about what to eat next, even when your body doesn't eat it. So you can be completely full, but all you think about is food. This phenomenon isn't just psychological, right? It's not willpower, it's actually biochemical, and it's tied deeply to how your gut, brain, and hormones are communicating. So there's several mechanisms behind food noise, and it's great to understand them so you can figure out how to fix it as well. So low GLP-1, the gut-brain miscommunication is happening here. So when GLP-1 levels are low, your gut fails to send that strong I'm full signal to the brain. And this can happen due to processed diets, low in fiber and protein, gut inflammation, dysbiosis, or fast eating in a stressed state. So the vagal signaling is off. Without adequate GLP-1, the satiation circuit between the gut and hypothalamus weakens, and that leaves the brain unaware that enough food has been consumed, so you're always hungry or thinking about food. You can also have an overactive dopamine system, so reward overdrive is kicking in. When dopamine spikes too high too frequently from sugar, caffeine, scrolling, high stimulation foods, the brain's reward centers become desensitized, and then you need more stimulation to feel the same reward, right? So foods high in sugar, fat, and salt overstimulate these dopamine receptors, while chronic stress and social media and poor sleep are flooding the reward pathways. This keeps the brain in a reward-seeking loop, chasing that next hit of satisfaction, often from food. Then we have circadian disruption. So timing matters here. Your hunger and fullness hormones are circadian regulated, right? So morning light exposure increases leptin and GLP-1 signaling, while nighttime eating and artificial light blunt these hormones and raise your hunger signaling hormones. When light exposure and meal timing are off, your internal clock loses track of feeding, fasting cycles, and this leads to confusion between true hunger and habitual snacking cues. Then we have our blood sugar swings. So these are high carb or unbalanced meals causing sharp glucose rises, followed by insulin spikes and reactive lows. The brain's going to perceive this drop as an emergency, right? It thinks it's going to die. So it triggers hunger to fix it, even when total calories are actually adequate. This cycle activates stress pathways and increases the dopamine-driven cravings, reinforcing that food noise loop. High cortisol from stress, huge player here. So chronic stress increases cortisol, which then raises blood sugar, suppresses leptin and GLP-1 signaling, and overstimulates the amygdala, which is the reward center. In this state, the brain associates food, especially the high caloric foods, with safety and comfort. And this stress reward link amplifies emotional eating and constant food thought.